Hi, this is Mike, PC31, the Vinyl Policeman, and this week I met up with JT from Reno, and JT was in London with the family, and we spent a day together on Wednesday, and we actually hit 7 record stores. We had just had an absolutely fantastic time. JT is just such a fantastic guy, brilliant company. We went all over the place, Camden, Soho. We went to, as I say, 7 record shops and stores, and a nice bit of lunch. And we also went to 2 places where album covers were photographed, which I took JT to for a few photographic opportunities, which I'll show. So let's show you some clips of the day first, then I'll show you what I picked. Here we go, Camden Town. There's JT in there, spending some money. There he is. This is a £5. Oh, the records in here aren't £5 though. Yeah, we're both. It's a great start to the day.
And I just said
Here we go. Yeah, here we are. JT, the Wild Horses Music in Camden Town Market. And yeah, it's a great little store actually. And JT's in there, see him buying lots of records. Oh, look at this. JT is on the hunt for Barclay James Harvest.
Oh, another one as well.
What else you got?
This I don't have.
Oh, another one. Yeah, Octaron. Yeah, that's a classic.
I'm gonna buy this one.
Yeah, that's a classic. Yeah, and I've got Penetration. Are you watching Mike? Vinyl Spiral, bootleg 1979, and a couple of Joes. Yes, please. Onwards and upwards. Hey, JT.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Grab it, JT.
Okay.
And if you want to have a look at the notes as well.
There he is. Let's see. There he is. JT with a big Stones tank. Okay. Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
And placement of number 9 Carnaby Street, the Stones place. Wow.
Look at the artwork. Oh, this is great.
I've been in before, but I haven't been down Voodoo Lounge. I haven't been downstairs before.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Who's it for?
For Liam and Noel.
Okay, this is the cover of What's the Story, Morning Glory with JT. Just about to get run over. Yeah, that's great. Okay. Right, so we're just going into Reckless in Berwick Street, and this is Berwick Street where you got the famous front cover of What's the Story, Morning Glory, which was taken just down there. But look, JT's in there already, spending his money. Reckless Records, and then we're going to cross the road and go to Sister Ray just over there. But yeah, here we go. This is great stuff. This really is superb shop. We're going to buy loads in here.
Oh, good. Thanks.
Superb shop.
Cool. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, thank you. All right.
Let's go spending, JT.
Oh. John Martin. Nice. And Beverly Martin too.
Nice. Did you buy 2 John Martins?
I did.
Yeah.
The other one is Stormbringer.
Right. Okay,
Great album.
nice. Good price?
Good price, £20. I said one more store. Something like one more shot.
Yeah,
This is a great spot, great old building.
it is. It is, yeah. So mostly jazz, but there were some few interesting
Yeah.
things in there. But
Right.
yeah, no. So it was. I think that's the only store we haven't bought anything from, JT.
think so.
I think it's the only one.
Nope.
But yeah, but we've spent our money. We've done well.
We have.
Okay. Okay, so as you could see, we had a really good time. So anyway, the first store we went to in Camden, that's where we started. JT was staying near King's Cross Station, and so we headed northwest to Camden, and we hit the market there first, and it's a fantastic market. So first place we went into, JT picked up some bits, which he'll show you in his own video. But the first thing of the day I picked up was Theatre of Hate, and this is He Who Dares Wins. Also, it's called You Have a Choice. But basically, this is a live gig from 1981. It was a gig in West Berlin. It was from a festival the Theatre of Hate were playing at the time. The first live album they produced was their first album, and that was Leeds Warehouse. And I think that was 81 as well. But the Warehouse in Leeds, 1981. This was the back end of 81, this particular gig, but it didn't come out till 82. And some Burning Rome Records, which was I think all the Theatre of Hate early stuff was on that, certainly. Theatre of Hate, of course, Kurt Brandon started off as the Pack, then Theatre of Hate formed Spear of Destiny. I'm seeing Spear again in a few weeks' time. I've seen them quite a few times. But if you look at the set list there, it's just classic Theatre of Hate set list. Do You Believe in the Westworld? Absolutely fantastic. And there's the Burning Rome label, which it flips on the other side, black and white. So that was pick up at the first shop. We then went to another store, which I didn't buy anything in. Can't remember if JT did or not. But the next one we went to is a place called Wild Horses, which is a really good store, which we were in quite a lot of time actually. And JT bought several things in there. I picked up one piece of vinyl and a couple of CDs in there. But the first one, Are You Watching? Mike Vinyl Spiral, Mike in Leeds. One of his favourite groups, Penetration. Now I thought this was a bootleg. I was really excited. Pick this up. I'm excited. It's great. And basically what it is, it's a combination of one side is live at Newcastle, and the other side is early demos. And basically what happened was, so this is called Race Against Time, early demos live. So they split October 79, and this came out just after that they released. So this is an official bootleg. This is actually an official release from them. So Moving Targets was obviously 78, the debut album, brilliant album. Coming Up for Air, 79. And as I say, in October 79, second album didn't do too well. They actually released this. And it's released, Virgin released it with Cliffdane, 1979. And the actual record is very, very bootleggish in its design. We've just got white label live, and the other side basically just says demos. But yeah, really good. Pleased to pick that one up. Same place, Wild Horses, which is, I think, it's been there for, they said 40 years, long time. I also picked up a couple of Joe and the Mescalero CDs. Now, I've actually got these on vinyl, but I never had them on CD, so I was pleased to pick those up. So tracks 1 to 12 are an FM broadcast from Glastonbury, 1999, and the other one is an FM broadcast, 2 concerts in this, from Japan, August 1999. So it's at the time of X-Ray Style. So yeah, fantastic. Joe Strummer, Glastonbury 1999 plus Fuji Rock Festival. Great stuff. There we go. And the other one, which is also another Joe, and again, I've got this on vinyl, and the vinyl is absolutely superb. It's a kind of, I think it's a semi-official release. It's great. Anyway, a broadcast from 1999, and it's House of the Blues. And so there's the Mescaleros. And this, again, is a live FM broadcast, so they're really good quality audio on these. House of the Blues, Los Angeles, 6th of November, 1999, the X-Ray Star. There we go, from that particular tour. So pleased to pick those two up. Okay, so after we left Camden Town Market, we went to a fantastic store called All Ages Records, and basically it's an absolutely dedicated punk shop. So everything in there is punk, all types of punk, all genres of punk as well. It digs really deep. Fantastic guys in there who run the place, really, really good. JT bought a couple of things in there, I believe. I didn't buy anything. I toyed with a few things, but I didn't actually get anything in there. But it's a great store, and I certainly wouldn't hesitate to go back there again. We then got the tube and we went to Soho and had lunch, etc. We went to Soho. Went to Reckless Records first, and Reckless Records, which is in Berwick Road, yeah, it's fantastic store. It was probably my favourite of the day, actually. And in there, one of the first things I came across was one of my all-time favourites. Those who watch my channel know I'm a huge fan of Adrian Borland and The Sound, and this is a spin-off from The Sound. This is a band called Second Layer, and it's basically just Adrian Borland, and it's Graham Bailey as well on keyboards, etc. And this is one of those albums that The Sound was still together at the time, but Graham and Adrian actually kind of just did a little solo project, a side venture, and it's kind of a lot more experimental, stripped down from The Sound. It's still kind of that post-punk, a bit of doom about it kind of thing, but it's even more stripped back, more austere. Yeah, quite gloomy, and I love it. It's absolutely fantastic. This is the only album that he made. I've got a 2015 reissue of this already, and the reissue basically has got lots of demos on it. It's 2 records. It's on Dark Entries Records, and it's got a lot more on it. But this, I've always wanted this. This is the absolute original from 1980. I think it's 1980. Could be 81. 81. It's 81. And this is such a good record. I absolutely love it. World of Rubber, Second Layer. As I said, the only album they actually made. They made a couple of EPs, and then they had this reissue double album with this, and also, as I say, some demos, etc, etc. But yeah, fantastic album. So very, very pleased to get hold of that one. And the actual vinyl itself is on cherry red, and that's just what the vinyl looks like. Standard black vinyl. In the same store in Reckless, also picked up Cabaret Voltaire's first album, Mixed Up. So I was very, very pleased to get hold of that. I mean, Cabaret Voltaire have made about 17 albums, and this is the debut from 1979 on Rough Trade. And they come from Sheffield, like one of my other favourite bands, the Concert Angels. But Cabaret Voltaire, very kind of experimental, industrial, discordant, quite techno. Nag Nag Nag's one of their absolute classic tracks, which I love. But yeah, this is their first album, Mixed Up. And then what I also picked up in the same store was their third album, The Voice of America. And again, on Rough Trade. So this came out in 1980. So of the 17 albums, I didn't have either of these. So of the 17 albums, most of mine I've got already tend to be in the middle period. But this is the first and the third album. So very, very pleased to pick up those. And the only other one I picked up, I guess I was pretty choosy, but 6 albums, but the 6 albums I've got, I think are absolutely fabulous, and a couple of CDs there. But I've never owned Wire's second album, Chairs Missing. Obviously Pink Flag's the classic, but this was strongly recommended by a really good friend of mine as well, and I thought, no, I must pick this up when I see it. It's a reissue, but yeah, it's a good album. It's kind of whereas Pink Flag is kind of very raw punk, this is kind of, I guess, a little bit more considered. There's some keyboards on it, and yeah, it's just a little bit tamer, I guess, from the first fantastic album. But Chairs Missing, and Chairs Missing, it comes from an old English kind of saying where he's got a few chairs missing, which means you're kind of, you know, you're not totally with it kind of thing. And that's what the album's named from. And this came out in 1978, Outdoor Miner being the single, which got to about number 48 in the charts. So we had a fantastic day, folks. Really, JT, as I say, great company. It was so great, so pleased to meet him. It was fantastic. And hopefully we're going to do it again as soon as possible. So that's it. Speak soon.